I was so angry, I've burst a blood vessel. So I've been, look, they're horrified. So I've been dead.
See, I just laughed.
No, you were so
How the hell was he
angry.
putting this
I
bike
don't
away?
know.
Putting
This
your
is
bike
my
away, you burst your ears.
B jobs, not blue jobs.
All the bees.
B jobs.
We have a few of those
Any
in
bee
our
jobs
house as well.
Jingle! So
So
sweet.
you started as an etiquette coach.
Well, I'm still just about an etiquette coach as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm hoping to finish as an etiquette coach as well at some point.
Now you're an arena filling podcaster.
Right,
And you
yeah.
just radio, straight through radio, straight to one of the biggest radio shows in the UK.
Well, so I was. How we met was I was on work experience at 5 Live.
Right.
I was working on a late night show.
Right.
I was literally making tea, and he was one of the guests on the show. And I had to make him a cup of tea. I made him a brew and a chip mug, and he pulled his face, and I was like, "What?" Right? And
Recollections, mate.
this is how we met. And I thought he was like, because he looks how he looks now. I thought he was like in his 40s and married to a librarian wife.
He's a terrible judge of character.
And then we said goodbye, and I showed him out. I thought I'd never see him again. And then my mate said to me in 2012, I lived with 2 mates who also worked in radio. They went, "We've got a friend coming tonight. He's a bit posh. You won't like him. Just don't be rude." And she said to him, "My housemate's a bit rough around the edges. You won't like him. Don't be rude." Wow. And it was the 2012 opening Olympic party. He came out and went, "Oh, we met a few weeks ago. Yeah, blah, blah, blah." And he took the piss out of me all night.
Wow.
And I've never
And
laughed
you
so
took the
much.
piss out of me.
I did, to be fair. I gave it back as good. And
Yeah.
like we were holding court in front of everyone, just giving each other shit. And I've never laughed as much. And I knew we were going to be friends because a week later you took me out for dinner, didn't you?
Yes, we went for dinner in Manchester, somewhere, I don't know if it's still there, on Deansgate, and Jordan ordered mussels for first course, which I thought was a bit ambitious. But he ordered it anyway. And as they're prepared, you order in any restaurant, you sort of order your food, and they come and prepare the place setting depending on what you've ordered. So they bring over the finger bowl, which is just a glass dish of water with some lemons in it. And Jordan generally looked at it and turned to the waiter and went, "No, I didn't order the soup." And he thought it was soup. God bless him.
Come on!
Posh
where you
restaurant,
wash
and
your fingers.
I thought I'll order mussels. That's what posh people do.
Do you know, in the movie Scarface, there is a moment where it's a very, very subtle sort of insight into the character.
Yeah.
Tony Montana is in a posh place like that,
Okay.
and they've got the little bowl with the lemon in, and he takes the lemon out and he eats the lemon because he's from such a rough background in Cuba that he doesn't know that that's just for washing your hands.
was
in.
I've
You
seen
are
that
literally
film with
you are
Tony
the
Montana.
Northwest's Tony Montana.
And we've just been friends ever since, haven't
Yes,
we?
and
then,
yeah.
And I was on local radio in Preston at Rock FM for Bauer, and we used to get him on
Right.
once a week, and he'd just
Right.
he'd judge people's decorations. I'm still doing the same shit now. We had him on Capital last week judging people's decorations before Christmas.
People seem to accept it a lot more now than they did
and
back then.
he was
Yeah.
hated around like people like, "Who's that posh guy? Who's
Oh,
that posh?"
no.
And we just,
Wow.
Oh, I don't care.
Good for you.
If I wanted to be liked, I would have become a vet. That's always been my motto.
It's like a walking soundbite. It's
I love
absolutely
it.
unreal.
Where did you grow up?
Bristol, just outside of.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Vicky Pollard and I are very similar. Yes. Hard to tell
Clearly.
us apart sometimes. But yes, Bristol, and then went to University of Manchester, stayed on in Manchester. That's where we met. And now-
Right. I love these backstories.
now
Yeah,
we're in
I
I didn't know
London.
any of that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was only a friend. Our mate Stuart, who's there tonight, who owns the production company that make it. He said to us, "You two should do a podcast."
Wow.
Yes.
And it's been hugely successful. And now it's doing arenas, which is amazing. Can you believe, like, well, we're similar, but I sometimes can't believe how big podcasts are now.
Crazy.
Well,
It's
they're so
crazy.
intimate, aren't they? Because I
Yeah.
think, okay, radio is great, and there is an intimacy to radio that, let's say, television doesn't have. But podcasts, there is an even further intimacy because most people listen to podcasts on their headphones, on a commute, or in the gym, or whatever it happens to be. And so you are literally the voice in their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you do build the few podcasts I listen to, you do build a connection with them because you're listening to them.
Oh my God. I watch Real Housewives, right? I watch them all.
All of them.
All of them.
Right.
I wanted it to be my specialist subject on the wheel, but they wouldn't let us. And I was
No.
like,
They're
I don't
so
know.
fussy on that show.
my
I will not
God.
hear a bad word said because I love Michael. He's
Oh,
like
yeah,
so
yeah, of
lovely,
course.
but I'm trying to get you actual topic on it. It's
Oh
hard
God!
work,
Well,
innit?
I was like, I want to do Real Housewives. They were like, no, and then they were like, what else? I went crisps. They went no, and I went no, and they were like, can you do podcasts? I was like, fine.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about podcasts.
The strong arm into something you're actually not an expert
Yeah,
on.
but
Yeah.
So I listen to like the Real Housewives podcasts. And I swear to God,
They're a Real Housewives podcast.
Yeah, so it's where the ex-Real Housewives talk about the show and the kind of like it. And I'm obsessed, right? But to the point where I keep messaging them on Instagram. And
You didn't tell me this. You're messaging the Real Housewives like a crazed fan.
I am.
Stop it.
I am a crazed fan.
No wonder you've never been asked to host any of the reunions or anything. They've probably got you fucking.
no.
They've probably got a restraining order against you.
Oh, no,
No wonder Jamie Lang and Sophie are doing it all.
No, don't you? I got my message when Catherine Ryan, when I found out she was hosting the show, I messaged her and I was like, look, I never ever do this, but if you do any like live things, or if can I come? And she was like, yeah. I was getting, no, please, really. I want to come. I'll come. Don't want anything. I'll just be in the crowd. I'm going to go to Vegas next year.
Thanks for letting us know.
I'm the same with the Avalon who make your podcast.
Yeah.
I've just seen Daisy, and I'm like, when I met Daisy a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, because I listened to Older and Wider with Jenny and Judith. I love it.
That's
It's my
Daisy.
favourite podcast.
Yeah.
It's for women in the 60s.
Yeah.
I listen to it every night before I go.
That's
I'm going to
amazing.
watch them live as well. At the time of recording, I'm going to watch them this Sunday. And I'm the same. I love them.
But you messaged him on
I'm
Instagram.
emailing Jenny Claire like, oh my God. She's
Oh, Jenny's awesome.
She said, you can. I've never met her. You can come and meet me backstage afterwards. Like, oh my God. But you really get into podcasts, and your listeners, what I love, and you'll probably have this as well, listeners say to me, and I love it when they say this, they go, oh, I don't really listen to podcasts, but yours. And that, I'm like, because in London, everyone listens to, you're only 4 minutes away from a podcast recording, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That is
bloody
true.
rat. First thing Jenny Clay ever said to me when I was there, I supported her once. I picked her up in Manchester at the Malmeers Hotel. Never seen this before in my life. I just got hooked up to a supporter because we're on the same management. She got in my car, she looked at us, and she said, "You look just like my daughter." Literally the first
Do you
words.
still look like her
ever said.
daughter?
I had longer hair at the time.
Okay,
so no. But literally the first thing she ever said was, "Oh, you look just like my daughter." I went, "Hello." It was really odd, but she's so fucking
Does her
funny.
daughter have stubble as well?
I do you know what it is? I thought I looked quite manly at the time, but apparently I look like her daughter.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
When we came in and sat down, William was saying he was working out what seat to sit in because he came in before you. Because
I was on time.
Yeah. Because he was punctual.
I was outside having a
So he said to which side he would sit on, and then he just threw it up in the air there. He said, "Oh, well, I'll have to sit on this side because Jordan's deaf in one ear." We don't know this.
Yeah, this is William's favourite story.
I said it was funny.
No, basically.
Well, I find it funny.
Is this going to be one of the things where they tell it and we're horrified?
Maybe,
Probably.
but I'm excited.
Basically, I've been deaf in my right ear since I was about 12, 13. I was putting my I was putting my bike away in the shed. I'll never forget it. My ear.
It's already such a northern story.
And my mum said to me, she went, "Go and put your bike away, I'll get nicked." I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." She went, "Go and put your bike away." So went downstairs and I put my bike in the shed. My ear burst, and I think I was so angry I've burst a blood vessel. It could have been an aneurysm. It could have been really. So I've been they're horrified. So I've been deaf.
You see, I just laughed.
No, you were so
How the hell was he
angry.
putting this
I
bike
don't
away?
know.
Putting
This
your
is
bike
my
away, you burst your ears.
And typical
crime
Northern
round
mum
here.
for 3 weeks. She says it weren't it for a week. For about 3 weeks, I'm going, "Mum, I can't hear in this ear." She's going, "Don't be deaf. Don't be daft." And I'm like that. She took me to the doctor. She's like, "Oh no, yeah." And then I had an ear.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I have got an hearing aid, but I never wear it.
Do you know what I honestly thought you were going to say? And this because my brain went to, this must be the most slapstick story ever. I thought you were going to say I was putting my bike in the shed and I fell and the prong of a rake went in me ear.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
But
he was so angry.
You burst your ear.
I've told this story before, and like, to be fair, an ear specialist DM'd me and went, "Look, that's probably not how it happened. I probably shouldn't get it stuck in." I'm like, "Well, look, it's a funny." He's like, "Look, I deal with like a lot of deaf kids, and I'm pretty unlikely that's why you went deaf." And I was like, "No,
It just
I was
happened.
putting my bike in the
Sick of
shed."
her
and
telling me to put this bike away. I wish I couldn't hear her say it.
I was so fuming. I burst a blood vessel.
Right,
She
don't
made me
end-
get out of my pit, and
We've got a 10-year-old, and if he knew that, he would literally
Yeah.
he'd try to get burst his ear just so he could blame something else on us.
Do be careful when you're putting your bikes away.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is. I just leave them out, and then Chris loses his mind.
She had hosted a hen do at our house, and she's got all the bikes and put them around the side, and they're pissing down rain, and they were there for weeks.
It's not a job. It's not my
outrageous
job.
behaviour.
That's a blue job. That's your job.
Why don't
job.
move them out the fucking side, out of the
blue
way
job.
then? I
It's
need
a
you
blue
to see
job.
them.
Do you have blue jobs in your house?
As opposed to pink jobs.
Yeah.
No, we just have pink jobs.
We probably should stop saying that. It's probably massively like
What, blue
sexist.
jobs and pink jobs?
Blue jobs
No,
and pink
I-
jobs. Well, it's
I-
just different jobs.
I know it's 2026 now, but I still think blue jobs, pink jobs, isn't there?
Yeah, bins,
Yeah.
bikes. That's actually all you do.
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Bins
oh
and
dear.
bikes.
No, we've been through this before. I sort out all the insurances, all the bills. I do all of
Oh,
that.
bins, bikes, and bills.
Bins, bikes, and bills.
There you go. The three
All right, B
Bs.
jobs then. B jobs, not blue
All
jobs.
the Bs.
B jobs.
We have a few of those
Any
in
bee
our
jobs
house as
in
well.
Oh shit! I did an innuendo and I didn't spot it. It's the whatever the fuck
He's
this is.
the
I'm
king.
drinking.
Everything's an innuendo to William.
No, it's not.
Right.
Okay, it's-